King, a 3-year-old Pomeranian Spaniel mix, was recently rescued from the shelter. Since he displayed anxiety, Eric has spent a lot of time bonding with him to earn his trust. And Rashi has been working hard to find a good home for him.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
It's a beautiful day to be hanging out with King.
I just spoke to somebody that I think is going to be a really great fit for King.
Oh, cool.
His name is Stan. He says he loves to spend his time going hiking and fishing. I set up a call tomorrow.
Oh, that's great that this guy might have a potential home.
The next day, Eric and Rashi sit down to video chat with Stan.
Hey, Stan.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Tell us what you do for a living.
Construction, COVID slowed it down a little bit, but every now and then we mask up and put our hard hat on and have a job to take care of.
So Stan, can you tell me a little bit more about your life?
Well, basically, it's dealing with my transverse myelitis.
I got a condition that's very rare. It's called transverse myelitis. It's when you got inflammation in your spine.
It's been a seesaw up and down. Before that, I was perfectly fine.
When I first got it, my arm started going numb, but it was only my right arm. Next minute, I went to sleep and I felt like it was a crook in my neck. I couldn't lift my neck up. Everything from there was downhill.
It makes your hands numb. Every day it feels like you got gloves on your hands. I had to learn how to walk again. I was lucky because it's in my neck, but if it would have went down any lower, I wouldn't be walking right now.
Do you have any difficulty walking that we need to kind of take note of?
I walk with a limp, but it's a little limp. Everything else is fine with me.
I just want to make sure that a dog isn't going to put him more off balance, especially while walking on leash. And have you had a dog before?
I had a dog named Bentley. Bentley was basically a cuddle dog. When I got sick in the beginning, I couldn't really move around that much. So my days would just be laying on the couch watching him. It was never a dull or lonely day with him.
It sounds like you miss Bentley a lot.
Most definitely.
Can you tell us more about your home?
As far as my apartment goes, it's a lot of room. I got a game room, a room that I keep my drums in. I got my living room. So it'll give the dog enough room to play around.
Sounds great. I would love if you could send us some pictures.
Yeah, no doubt, definitely.
Can you tell me a little bit more about what you like to do in your free time?
Play golf, play pool. And I do music here and there. I make beats on my downtime, go hiking and fishing.
And that's something you'd like your potential dog to join?
Yeah, most definitely. Having a companion to walk with, it makes the walk better.
What type of dog are you looking for?
A Pomeranian, but just a little bit bigger, with a lot of hair. Enough hair where I could take my dog to the hairdresser.
Awesome, that's great. Stan has had a pretty rough go the past couple of years, to say the least. So I want to make sure that we get him the companion that he's looking for. Rashi and I just rescued a dog. We're still assessing him, but he may be a good fit. Can I keep you posted on the progress?
Oh yeah, that would be great.
It made me feel so great when I found out Eric had a dog that might fit me and my personality.
Well, Stan, it was a pleasure. We're going to keep you posted, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye, Stan.
Bye.
See you later.
Coming up next, King's training gets off to a slow start.
Almost. He did not want to necessarily go down. Let's try a different one.
Eric has spent the past several days simply bonding with King.
And a dinosaur.
And the Pomeranian Spaniel mix has started to gain confidence and come out of his shell.
Oh, God.
Eric has also been giving the dog his behavioral support supplements along the way.
Oh, good boy. Are you ready? Let's go.
Once Eric feels that King is ready to train, he begins work on the 6 classic cues: sit, stay, down, come, leave it, and loose leash walking.
Today I'm working on down. Almost. Basically taking a treat to his nose, luring down his chest, and then as soon as I get to the ground, I lure out. He did not want to necessarily go down with that lure, so I had to use other techniques to get him to understand what it was I wanted him to do. And so I got an elevated bed, something that was tall enough for him to crawl under without causing discomfort. And I basically just took my hand and I tossed treats underneath the bed, and he got down on the ground and crawled to get the treat.
Yes.
As soon as he got his belly and chest on the ground, all I had to do was say, yes, that's what I wanted you to do.
Yes.
And then reward him with the treat. It's all voluntary for them. If he's not willing to go underneath to crawl to get that treat, I may not use that tool to train him. Once he mastered that, I was able just to put my arm at that height of the coranda bed, and I lured that treat underneath my arm.
Yes.
Once King consistently goes down, Eric begins using the verbal down cue.
You go down? Yes.
I'm building a good foundation with his down cue, and over the next few weeks, I'm really excited to see his progress.
Good job. Okay, King, let's go. That's it, let's go.
During a training break, Eric and Rashi review pictures of Stan's apartment.
That's a good space for him. Ooh, you get to play pool.
Eric thinks it's a great place where King can be king of the castle.
All right, King, we found a place. Yeah, we found a place.
With his future home approved, Eric continues training, and over the course of a few weeks,
Sit. Down.
King masters all 6 classic cues.
Yes.
To commemorate his achievement, King is awarded a silver medal.
There we go. Good job. So proud of you. Yeah.
Coming up, Eric lures King into a new activity.
Today we're gonna be fishing with King. I wanna make sure that he's comfortable with it.
Lucky Dog is presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements.
Okay, King.
3-year-old King has reigned over his basic training and earned his silver medal. Now it's time for Eric to focus on training that is specific to the dog's future adopter.
Let's go.
Today I'm working on loose leash walking with King because his potential adopter, Stan, walks with a little bit of a limp. I'm gonna change my pace a lot with King and reward him when he follows me. And he's pretty good at following me. Now I just need to get a little bit more picky with him and have him walk next to me more in a heel position.
All right, let's start to shorten that lead up.
I wanna make sure that he doesn't cross in front or behind Stan and potentially get him off balance.
All right, let's go.
Eric continues to work with King on loose leash walking over the next several days.
If Stan does become off balance and let's say he drops the leash, I wanna make sure King doesn't bolt.
Oh.
So all I'm doing is dropping that leash and treating at the same time just to get his focus onto me.
Once Eric thinks King is ready,
Yes.
he takes him out on leash in the real world.
He has been amazingly good at walking next to me on lead, making sure there's no tension, and paying attention to my gait.
Good boy.
Next, Eric acclimates King to using pet stairs.
Stan mentioned that he'd love to have his dog come up onto a bed or a couch, and I want to make sure that he's doing it safely.
Let's go.
Eric uses a treat to lure King up the stairs.
Good job, King.
All right, you want to go this way? Then I just do that over again, so I get him to go back up by luring him.
Come on.
Yes. And then as soon as he gets up to his dog bed, I say yes and reward. And then I have him go back down again. And then it's just repetition.
Let's go down. Yes.
Day after day, they repeat the process until King begins using the stairs on his own.
Yes, very good. Good job.
Eric has one final training lesson planned for King.
Stan is going to be fishing a lot with him. So I want to make sure that he's comfortable with it. It's really important when you start to acclimate your dog to that fishing pole, do not cast that until you get your dog to settle next to you. So we're just working on King settling next to Rashi and just making sure that he knows that that's where his place is.
Good.
I'm now actually able to move on to casting that fishing pole, and King's doing great.
Good.
After a couple of hours at the lake, King started to really relax. I decided that this was the time to unveil that gold graduation medal.
Good job, King.
Good boy.
We're so proud of you.
Coming up,
Hey, Stan.
Stan gets to meet his new fishing buddy.
Oh, wow, King! Hey, boy. Look at you, buddy.
3-year-old King has undergone a big transformation. He's gone from living life on the streets as a stray to being fully trained and ready for his forever home. Before he can start out his new chapter, he'll have to close out his current one, which means that it's time for Rashi to say goodbye.
I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Thank you for letting us find you a home. He's a really special dog. As bittersweet and sad as it is for me to say goodbye to King, I know that he's gonna have a really great life.
This is a huge day for King because he now gets to meet his forever pet parent.
Eric knows that Stan is at his favorite fishing hole today, So he sets out to find him and surprise him with a chance to meet King for the first time.
So I see Stan lakeside fishing, and I think we did a pretty good job surprising him.
Ready? Oh. Hey, Stan. I got a little fishing partner for you.
Oh, wow, King! Hey! I was out fishing, and all of a sudden, I heard somebody call my name. Look at you, buddy. It was Eric with King. This is such a surprise. I was so excited to see King, I didn't know what to do. How have you been? Hey, boy.
It was really nice to see that reaction and get these guys united for the first time.
What do you think?
Oh, man, I'm so shocked and happy at the same time. His fur was just immaculate. He was like a little walking pillow. He is beautiful, man.
So we actually taught him to sit next to you while you fish.
My new fishing buddy, King. We gonna have fun, man.
We also taught him to walk next to you as well, so he doesn't pull on leash, which is great. Because of that, he got his gold medal.
Oh, look at you. You got a gold medal. King graduated out of doggy school.
Once Eric sees that Stan and King have begun to form a bond, it's time for him to say goodbye.
It's always bittersweet going through this because King has a special place in both Rashi and I's heart. So I'm just really happy that he's going to this home and he's gonna live his life fishing on the lake.
Have fun, okay, big guy? You have a great life.
All right, Stan.
Thanks, man.
All yours, man.
Come here, King.
All right, bye, guys.
Yeah, we gonna have fun, King.
A little over a month ago, King had no potential family. Now he has this awesome place to call home. He lives near a lake where he can go fishing with his human. What a change for him.
What King's gonna do for me is give me my smile back. I'm not gonna be lonely no more. I got somebody to play with, and it's gonna be happy days from now on.
From hopeless to a home. That's our mission. One dog at a time.